you ready to budget? Are you ready? Are you ready to budget? Are you budgeted?
Hello. This is your girl Sharon from SKB Budgets. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, how you doing? Today we're going to be talking about budget categories and sinking funds. If you like all things budgeting, get your budgeting category organizer out and your sinking funds, and let's go. All righty. So today I'm going to talk about my budgeting categories. I got this budgeting category sheet from the Budget Mom. And so what I did was I categorized all of my categories, categories that I spend money on. So I started with church. On my budget every month, my church tithes everything that comes out first before I pay any bills. So that is first and foremost. So with my church category, I have tithes and offering, anniversaries, and committees. On to my next category is house. So I have mortgage, HOA, home warranty, my security system, and my lawn care / snow care. So there are times I have to pay someone to come and shovel the snow off of my driveway, as well as I have a fenced-in backyard. So my HOA, they cut around my house, but if you have a fenced-in backyard, they will not cut that. So you have to cut it on your own. So I do not like walking in grass. So I have a friend who comes and cuts my grass every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, give or take. My next category is household. That is trash, my home repairs, cleaning supplies, toiletries, etc. Utilities, for me, it's my electric, my cell phone, internet, water. Again, be mindful with the categories. My categories may not be how you do yours or how you put your things, your items up under each category. So like with internet, some people don't consider that a utility. I consider it a utility. It's also a luxury as well. So again, you can do your categories your own way. Budgeting is so unique, so it's okay if I do things differently than you do, and vice versa. My next category is my car. So I have a car payment, and I have car insurance on both of my cars, car repairs, car tax, gas, and tires. Medical is my prescriptions, and I need to add any of my copay, prescriptions, copay, and over-the-counter medications, as well as paying my medical balance when I go get dental care or medical care. Food, it is my groceries. I used to have a dine out category or item under my food category. I don't have one anymore. I still go out to eat. Not as much, but I still go out to eat. Maybe 3 times a month, give or take. 3 to 4 times a month, give or take. My life insurance is automatically deducted. It comes out of my account, so I don't have any sinking funds there, but I still have that on my category because once a month or every quarter, money is going towards my life insurance. My next category is my dogs, my fur babies, Star and Spaz. And they have a line item as well, because when you budget everything. So my dogs have a line item just like I do. So on their category, under their category, we have dog food, soft dog food, dry dog food, treats, their vet copay. Miscellaneous is my Amazon Prime. I have Legal Shield as well as a Sam's card, which my daughter and I share that card with the payment, so we have in that payment. Entertainment, Netflix. I share Apple Music with Nigeria. Again, I love music, so I would rather sometimes listen to music than to watch TV. My debt is, I have a credit card as well as a personal loan. Let's see what else we have here. My personal is gifts. So I like to have, money to give. If I see someone in need, I can give them can bless them. My hair and nails, birthdays. I have a group of sisters that I hang out with, and we celebrate our birthdays. Everyone's birthday is in our group. Emergencies. I have a $1,000 savings challenge that I purchased from Tina from a Pink Cloth Life, and I made my own 100 envelope savings challenge. So I made my own envelopes, and I will utilize these savings challenges to get my $1,000 emergency fund funded, and then continue on with my savings. I have a category for my business. I'm new to YouTube, so I've already claimed this into existence when it comes to SKB Budgets and one day being monetized. So I have under my business is SKB Budgets as well as taxes. Again, I haven't gotten monetized yet, but in the hopefully near future, I will be monetized, as well as doing other things for my business. So these are my budgeting categories that I use to create my budget. Now, this category sheet, I completed this in February of this year. I looked back over it, and there's some things that I took off because I had the IRS. I finished paying the IRS last year. So I paid it last month. Hallelujah! And so I took that off as debt, and as well as others. And there are times I've had two of the same items under two different categories, which I just removed those. So about a week ago, I was in church, and one of my church members asked me about sinking funds and what was sinking funds. And sinking funds are a strategic way to save money for an upcoming purchase or event. Okay, so again, this is my sinking fund tracker. I got this sinking fund tracker from the Budget Mom, and I did this sinking fund tracker last year, and it's honestly, this is a year old. Wow. So my daughter and I were talking about budgeting today, and she said, Mama, we've been budgeting for almost about 2 years, give or take, going on 2 years. So and she said it is fun to know where her money's going. So to anyone that is new to budgeting is not restraint. It is not restrictive. It is your personal money journey and allowing yourself to know where your money's going. So when I completed my budget categories, I decided on what they gave me information to complete or to create sinking funds for certain things. So now certain bills, they automatically come out. So Nigeria and I were talking, and last year she created an electricity sinking fund, where she put a certain amount of money in there because during the winter months her light bill goes up. You know, I know mine's gonna go up because I'm cold natured, and that's one thing I cannot do is freeze. So I have created that. I did that I think last month. I started a electricity sinking fund as well as my tires. So those are some new sinking funds that I do have. So again, on here, I have some that I'm not doing anymore. So what I'll probably do is just mark these out. So I had, last year this time, I had a sinking fund for my daughter, and she had a heart event, and I wanted to make sure that she wasn't stressing out over money. So I gave her a certain amount of money every month so she could make sure that she had what she needed, especially with her medicine and just in general, just to support her. She is doing very well now. So, and her income has increased, so she doesn't need that extra money from me. So I'm taking that off of my sinking fund. So my sinking funds are as follows. And again, with this form, it gives you the goal, what is the name of your sinking fund, how much do you want to save, the due date. So certain sinking funds, you may have a due date. So say for instance, if you wanted to go to a concert, if you wanted to save up your money for a concert, then once you purchase, you give a due date like prior to the concert, and then that would be like, say for instance, the concert is next month, August the 4th, and you wanted to buy your tickets next, let's see, on the 31st, you would have July the 31st as your due date. Again, how many months you want to save, you got to look at what the amount is and divide it by the months that that you want to get whatever this is purchased. Or do you have any money saved over, amount left to save, and the total amount you're going to save per month. So this is a detailed sinking fund savings tracker, so you could go back and look at what you want to save, how much. If you notice, I didn't fill out all of them, and plus all of mine were ongoing, because they just continue on. So my sinking fund, one of them is my med copay. That is ongoing. I put $25 in that every month. My prescription, when I completed this last year, I was putting in $15. I have increased that to $20 because if you notice, if I said it in a prior video, I have medication that has gone up. Well, darn it, everything's gone up nowadays. My vet bill, I have a vet sinking fund for my dogs. I have 2 dogs, and they have annual checkups. They have emergencies. I get their nails clipped, so they have an ongoing vet sinking fund that I put in $40 every month. At one point in time, I was saving up for a dog house. When I bought my house, I also bought a dog house. So I joke and say I bought 2 houses. And so now I'm not going to buy a dog house. I'm going to kind of fix my dog house up, and I have the wood to do it, or I'll get some planks and put them on the side, because it's like a little drive-through, because they have a doggy door. So I do not have the dog house as a sinking fund anymore. I will more likely add a doggy door to this sinking fund savings tracker, because they need a new doggy door. And I'm definitely going to get Lowe's or what's the other place? Home Depot to come and put it in there. I was giving my daughter an extra $20 for her dog's vet bill. Again, I do not have to do that anymore, because Nigeria is doing very well, and she has a part-time job, and she's got a big raise on her job. Car maintenance is one of my is another sinking fund. I put $25 in that. Car tax, I put $25. home repair, I put 50. I have a home warranty, and I have to pay a service charge of $85 anytime I make a service charge. So I put that in there. And if I want to get something done, other things done around the house, I will put that is for my home repair. My lawn care and snow, I was putting $25 in there. I'm putting only 10 in there now. Be mindful when it comes to your sinking funds. You can, they're variable expenses, so you can change the amount depending on what you can do. I have Amazon. This was to shop, okay? Amazon is shopping. It was for me to give myself a certain amount of money every month to shop. I do not shop as much as I used to because I am focused on getting some of my debts, getting my bills paid, as well as getting some debt paid off, because I would rather chill out on spending a lot of money buying clothes and items on Amazon. Don't get me wrong, I already got stuff in the cart. They're just sitting there. But I'm not purchasing items like I used to. And then shopping, I cannot remember the last time I went shopping because I just don't do it like I used to. I have my hair as a sinking fund. The hairstyle that I want is like $200, so I have to save up for that. Gifts, I was talking about that earlier. I like to bless people when I have it. My emergency fund, I was saying I was putting $10 in there, so I have savings challenges that I use, so I'm going to mark that out. Sam's renewal, it is what, $50 or $60, and my daughter and I split that, so I think I have like $8 already in there, so I'm just putting a few dollars in there. It is due in December, I think, so we'll probably pay it in November. That will be fully funded, and then Naira and I will go in there and we'll put our money together to renew our Sam's membership. Household goods, that is $20. You always need household items. When the pandemic hit, I was buying extra just to make sure I had, because at one point it was difficult to find toilet tissue, so I kind of got nervous about it, and I had to be mindful. You can't glut and get buy all the toilet tissue. You got to allow others to get it as well. But I just make sure that I have enough just in case, so I have to have some surplus. My trash, I have to pay for trash, so I put $17.50 every month in my trash sinking fund, and I have to pay it every quarter, so it's $52.50. I'm working on next year. The plan is to pay it off at the beginning of the year. We gotta see what that looks like. I had a sinking fund for home essentials. I was on this designing tip where I was going to buy certain things and design my, decorate my house. I'm not doing that. My house is fine the way it is. As well as the IRS, I was, at the time, I was planning to put away $75 a month for the IRS. I probably still need to do that because I normally owe at the end of from during my taxes. I normally owe, so we may just keep that. So I'm gonna put me a note to put back on sinking fund. Again, the sinking funds they are a strategic way to save money for an event or something that you want to purchase, some kind of ongoing expense that you're going to have. If you have a car, you're going to get tires. So having a sinking fund for tires, that will help you with offsetting some of the money from your check. So it is a fun way to see how much you save up for things, and it will help with, hopefully you'll have the amount that you need for the item. If not, you will have something towards it versus taking it all out of your check. Thank you all for joining me. Please click like, share, and subscribe. Let someone know about my videos. I enjoy doing all things budgeting, and we have a good time here at SKB Budgets. You all have a wonderful evening and blessed day. Do something nice for someone. One love.